is me clearing up what I think should be a basis for a relationship, basically. Because I see a lot of people who seem to be struggling with why to get a relationship, if they should get a relationship, if there's good enough reason. First of all, one of the big ones, well, this is the only thing this video is going to be about, actually. You should have more than one reason to get in a relationship with somebody. If you only have one reason that you can think of, I don't care what that reason is, it might seem like a valid reason, it might seem like a damn good reason. But it's not a good reason if you only have one of them. Because here's a few things that you have to be a successful relationship. You have to have feelings for the person. You have to genuinely care about them. They have to genuinely care about you, and you should know if they do. You have to be separate, but together. You have to be honest. You have to be open. You have to know each other pretty well before you can say, I love him or I love her. Okay? You have to. That's just fucking common sense, okay? But basically, you should have more than one reason to get in a relationship with somebody. I don't want someone commenting saying, we have a kid together. No. Get a one night stand, you got her knocked up, and 9 months later, she shares DNA with you. He shares, the baby shares DNA with you. The baby shares DNA with her or him. But you don't have a kid together. Having a child together means that you planned this out. You had it together. You did it together. You know, if it was a one night stand, you knocked her up, and the only thing only thing that this kid has in common with either of you is DNA, you had a mistake together. That's all you fucking have together, and that is not a valid reason to be in a relationship. If you look at somebody and say, I like their nose, eyes, blah, 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 I think they're handsome, I think they're pretty, not a reason to be in a relationship. Definitely not a reason to be in a relationship. I would personally not respect somebody who got in a relationship with me simply because they think that I'm attractive. I would not respect myself if the only reason I jumped into a relationship with somebody was because I found them to be totally, oh my god, hot. Which, by the way, if I call you hot, I'm high, drugged, take me to the ER, because I don't use that word. Not very often, anyway. If you are dating somebody for money, you're shallow, vapid, gold digging, biatch, and I don't care if you're a man or a woman, that is also not a relationship starter. What I'm getting at is, if you only have one reason that you can think of to be in a relationship, don't do it. Here's another one. We went to high school together. We have memories. No, you have place and time. That's it. Which, chances are, your parents decided where you were living then, so you can't really, determine the place for yourself. You can't say that that's your fault that you were in that place, or that you're the reason you were there. If you went to high school with them, that was because your parents moved to that town and the high school was nearby, and voila, c'est sûr. I don't know what I just said. Tried to sound fancy. But you also have time. Okay, time, same age. You also can't attribute to that because your parents decided when to fuck and when to conceive and when to have you and what age you were. So shut up about the time and place and the memories. And also another thing about the whole we have memories thing, guess what? Little Danny and Sally and Emily and Billy and Bobby and Joanne and Jeanette and Winifred and Timmy and Dave, they were all there. But they're not all meant to frickin' be together, are they? Oh, this one. We have the same color eyes. We have the same size shoe. Oh, no. Just because certain things about you line up perfectly. Hell, in fact, the whole eye color and shoe size thing, you might want to get tested because you might fucking be related. But I'm done here. Okay? If you only have one reason to be with somebody, don't. Don't do it because it's gonna end in disaster. Chances are. So, adios amigos. Good night. Have a nice flight.